What's going on with all my money motivated stars? Now I'm finna short. Bruh, I fucked up already, but I ain't start this video over, man. I'm finna short. Look, I'm finna share a little story that happened to me today. It's something small, so you know what I mean. It's gonna be a quick little video, but it was purposeful for me. You know what I mean? Cause like how the universe work through other people and through me sometimes, you know. So look, I went to this store in Memphis called Supalo. You know, I don't know if they have that in different states. They got chains of Supalos down here in Memphis. I never heard nobody else have a Supalo in other states. I don't know. But I went to Supalo because Supalo is where they keep a lot of seeded watermelon. So I go in the store trying to find some seeded watermelon, and I see a couple, you know, a man and a woman. Well, they're probably in their 20s, probably early 30s. So all I hear is what he say, you know what I mean? So when I hear what he say, it let me know what she said. So I'm gonna put it like this. I heard him say, grapes is grapes. So they let me know in my mind that she said, I don't want those grapes because they don't have seeds in them. That's common sense. So I made it a point because they had we was over there in the produce area, the couple, and it was the guy that was working doing the produce, you know what I mean? So I made it a point to say a little bit louder than I naturally would. I said, do y'all have the seeded watermelon? And the couple looked back at me, but I wasn't even paying attention to it. I seen them through my peripheral, you know what I'm saying? I saw them because I wanted them to hear me, but the dude was like, nah, we ain't got no more seeded. So I just looked and I just walked out the store, you know what I mean? Because I really came for seeded watermelon because they normally have them. So I was going to do that anyway. But that little gesture I did, I know caused a chain reaction within that dude, because I know when I left out this store, he probably asked his girl, like, what's up with the seeded watermelon? Like, why y'all don't want seedless? You know what I mean? Because I did that to show people, like, listen to your spouse, listen to your woman, man. You know what I mean? Just because you feel like she a female, she can't tell you nothing. A lot of females are intuitively smart. A lot of men are intuitively smart. So it can be man or a woman. So if you have a man that's telling you to eat seeded fruit, they're not telling you nothing wrong. You know what I mean? Like, if all else fails and there's no more seeded watermelon, seeded of course, get the seedless. You know what I mean? Because if you don't want to go back to eating meat and doing a lot of stuff that you used to do, because I'd rather eat seedless fruit than just go back to all the stuff I was eating, you know what I mean? I really would rather not eat it, because seedless fruit, because I tried that one time, you know what I mean? I started juicing it because there were no seeded fruit available nowhere, you know what I mean? And I know I didn't feel like driving all the way across town to go get a watermelon one day on my juice fast. So 2 days I juiced a seedless watermelon. And let me tell you, I just didn't like it. It made me feel kind of weird. You know what I mean? Like, the seedless fruit does not have the same benefits of the seeded fruit. You know what I mean? Because like I said, it's GMO. It's genetically modified organism that was produced in the lab. If something doesn't have a seed, that means it didn't grow. Just like people smoking this seedless weed, it's GMO. You know what I mean? That's why people hide their mind. That's why a lot of people have ricks, but they won't even say it. You know what I mean? Some people still can handle the weed and be able to function, because I done seen it too. I was like, this man strong. This one got some strong genetics or tolerance so high that they is functioning on that GMO weed. But like I said, if you can't get the seed, because I ain't seen seeded weed in so long, you should get made fun of for having seeds in your weed. You know what I mean? Which is crazy. They got the population so confused to think that seeded weed is bad. Seeded things are bad. You know what I mean? Because every time I go in there and I be hating when I see kind of older women, like in their 50s and 60s, asking for the seedless, and I be like, nah, I don't tell them what to get, but I be like, I'm getting the seeded. I'm getting the real watermelon. You know what I mean? So maybe they'll pick up the habit. You know what I mean? But I just made that video, like I said, I can make content off anything, but I feel like they need to be said, because I know I changed dude's perspective today. This is a real story. It really happened, because I was like, I gotta do this. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I wasn't overly loud, but I make sure they heard me ask him the question about where's the seed of watermelon, because now she got, because she don't look like she was one of them cocky females. When I left out, she probably like, yeah, see, I ain't the only one that like seed, you know what I mean? She probably say, look, babe, this is why I'm telling you, like, I ain't the only one, you know what I mean? People want to see the watermelon, and it probably inquired him to ask about it, you know what I mean? Made him inquire about, like, why do they want, you know, why y'all want seeded fruit, you know? That's why you can learn little life lessons every day. You know what I said? That's why I will always have content, because as long as you breathing, as long as you living, whether you doing art, whether you doing music, whether you doing content create, you know what I mean? You will always have something to talk about, because things like that happen every day. You probably don't notice and think it's insignificant to talk about, but a lot of stuff may help people, you know what I mean? So I'm just glad I was able to do that today, because I know, you know what I mean? I know she asked him. I mean, I know he asked her, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you the... So I just want to hit y'all with that video, man. Y'all be blessed on Walking in Smoke. Make sure y'all hit the like button.